Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So this is my first video in over a month. I have not sat down to film a video in over a month. All of the past 4 videos that you guys have seen, my huge little perfume collection series, that was all pre-recorded content that I had filmed before I went on my vacation. So if you don't keep up with my channel and you don't know, I was in Europe, I was in Albania, I was in Greece over the summer for like a little bit over 2 weeks. And it was amazing, and truly I did not want to leave, and it's hit me pretty hard being back because I just want to go right back. It feels so good to sit down and film. I haven't filmed in so long and a lot of things are different. My hair is short. I cut it while I was over there. I didn't want to cut my hair, but if you guys follow me, you know a little bit ago I bleached my hair, which was the biggest mistake of my life because for some reason every time I'm not doing too well up here, I decide to just take it out on my hair. I basically burnt my hair because I bleached it like literally 6 times consecutively. Like I did it like every day, and by the end of it my hair was like, the ends of it were literally elastic, like they were literally burnt off. So I had to kind of do something, and it was kind of nice doing it over there because I feel like it gave me like this fresh new start, and I've been really taking care of it, and just I'm on my hair growing journey. So those are my little updates. After I came back from Europe, then I went on vacation with my parents. It was like a short little weekend vacation. We went to New York, and I had never gone to New York, and that was just, oh my god, New York is beautiful. I loved it there. And I came back just a few days ago, so now I am sitting down to film. It's been a hectic month of just traveling, but literally that is like what I live for. I love traveling. If somebody could pay me to travel, I would be the happiest person in the world. Anyways, with all that being said, in today's video I'm gonna show you guys what perfumes I packed to my vacation. So I was getting tons of DMs. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on there, because if I'm not active here, I usually post on Instagram. So I was getting a ton of DMs, people asking me like, what perfume did you bring? What perfume are you wearing? So I decided to do a whole video, and they're all in here. I know I'm a psychopath. I brought a lot of perfumes. Before we get into this video, I want to let you guys know this portion of the video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. I love working with Ana Luisa. Every time I get pieces from there, it's like Christmas morning. And I'm so excited to show you the pieces that they sent me this month. So in this month's box, I got bracelets, and I've been eyeing their bracelets for so long. If you watch my channel, you are already familiar with Ana Luisa by now. I'm a part of their VIP program, so I work with them a lot because I truly love this brand. They are a sustainable jewelry company. They are carbon neutral. Their pieces start at $39, and you can use my code Xenia10 to get 10% off. These pieces, I'm not lying when I tell you, I wear them to the pool, I wear them to the beach, I shower with them daily, and they literally look as good as new. They have never turned on me. I have pieces that they've sent me when I first started working with them, and there's no change to them. Their pieces are literally bulletproof. So when you get sent your pieces in the mail, they come in little pouches. They have a bigger pouch as well, and I have kept every single one of the pouches that they have sent me because I travel with these. If you travel, these are amazing. They have this magnetic closure. Their bigger pouches have like little dividers in them, so you can put your pieces in them. They don't get tangled. So the first bracelet I'm wearing right now, and I love it. I'm a size 6. They do have sizes for their bracelets. This specific bracelet is called the Rowena bracelet, and I've been seeing these types of bracelets so much. There's 2 separate sizes that you can kind of change depending on, you know, how big your wrist is, and the bracelet just has all these little flowers on it, and it's super dainty. This next bracelet I have been eyeing on their website for so long because I've been having this infatuation lately with butterflies. I'm actually planning a really nice butterfly tattoo coming up very soon, but this is a little butterfly bracelet, and it's so pretty. It's so dainty. The butterfly has like some little crystals on it. Just looks like a little floating butterfly, and it is called mariposa, which means butterfly. It's beautiful. This bracelet truly, like, wow. And then the last one is not as dainty as the other 2. This one has a little bit of chunk to it. This is a type of bracelet that I love for layering. This just is like this gold chain bracelet. It's kind of like this thick intertwined chain. I'm not really sure. It's a really like unique type of chain. It looks like a bunch of chains like stacked together. It looks like those like $1,000 like gold chains that everybody wears. Oh my god, I just dropped it. And this one is called the Lisa bracelet. So those are the pieces that I got sent this month. I'm in love with every one of those bracelets. I've been eyeing their bracelets for a while. It was my first time receiving their bracelets. They don't just have bracelets, they have earrings, they have necklaces, bracelets, rings, literally any type of jewelry that you can think of. So definitely go and check out their website. I'll have all the information linked in the description if you're interested. Thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. And again, don't forget to use my code Xenia10 for 10% off at checkout. Before we get into this video, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on. And without further ado, let's finally get into it. Okay, so I brought this little clear pouch. If you watch my Amazon video, this might look familiar because I showed it in that. I got this pouch on Amazon. It was very cheap. It was like $8, and this is perfect for going through TSA. And I'm pretty sure the sizing for like liquids when you're flying on a plane or you're going through TSA, for them to not throw it out, it has to be like 3.3 fluid ounces and under, I believe. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the perfumes that I brought. I'm gonna show you guys like my most worn perfumes, the ones that I brought that I didn't wear at all. So let me first start off with this one. So this was one of the ones that I used a lot. I've made a nice little dent into it, as you can tell. I use this a lot over there because it was hot a lot of days. I'm getting whiffs of it. And this is why I love perfumes, because this is why I wanted to bring these specific perfumes with me so that when I came back, I could smell them and they would remind me. And oh my god, this smells so good. I can't believe that I like a perfume that has a freaking flower on it and it is like a predominantly floral perfume, because you guys know I'm more of like a sweet perfume lover. But for some reason, this just did so well over there. I kind of used and abused it a lot to where the writing is like kind of faded pretty much. But I would bring this with me like in my bag. So good, so good. Did I even say what this is called? This is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce. It's the one that has like the little light green juice. It's the original one. They have tons of flankers in this range, but this is truly so good. It just smells so feminine. Like it just is the definition of like divine feminine energy. It got me so many compliments and nobody can dislike this perfume. It's like such an inoffensive perfume that just smells fresh, floral. It kind of has like this aquatic vibe to it, and there is like this little hint of sweetness to it as well. So this perfume has top notes of neroli, papaya flower, middle notes of water lily, narcissus, amaryllis, and base notes of musk and cashmeran. So there's no actual like fruity notes or actual sweet notes, but there's like this hint. I guess maybe those florals are kind of like sweet florals in a way. It's not a sweet fragrance, but there's like this something that I really enjoy in it, and it's definitely musky in the best way possible. It's so beautiful. Although it is predominantly a floral perfume, there's something so captivating to me about this fragrance. It is like literally the most like feminine, beautiful perfume. Probably my most worn perfume was this, because this on a hot summer day, it was perfection. So that is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce. And then my next most worn perfume, I actually bought this right before I left because I didn't want to bring my bigger size, just because although I love this perfume, this is Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Although I love it and I have a bigger size of it right here, I didn't want to take this with me to travel. This is a 1.7 ounce. Yes, I didn't want to take this because I don't know why, but this perfume doesn't come with a cap. Like when you buy your perfume, it literally just comes like this, like the nozzle is just out. And I didn't want to take this with me because although it fits like the sizing, it's only a 1.7. I was afraid that if I put it in this bag, it would get like squished and the nozzle would break or it would just spray all over the place. So a little hack for those of you that are traveling or you just don't like perfumes that don't have caps on them, buy the 1 fluid ounce, because the 1 fluid ounce does have a cap. So, oh my god. This one also reminds me over there now. I would wear this more so like during the nighttime, like that Dolce one I would wear during the day, like all day, every day. This one I would wear at nighttime, like when we would get ready, when we would go out for dinner, when we would go to the clubs. Like this was my go-to. And truly, oh my god, So good. This perfume is it. This perfume is like a hot, bougie, sexy woman. This is, in my opinion, one of the sexiest perfumes that I have. The actual notes in here are black currant, which I love, pink pepper, bergamot, middle notes of jasmine, jasmine sambac, and jasmine tea, and base notes of bourbon vanilla, cashmere, and guaiac wood. It's basically like a woody, deep, sensual bourbon vanilla. Like, it's a sweet fragrance that has like this little bit of twist in it. Like, it's not your typical vanilla. It's got like that bourbon, which just gives it something more than just your basic vanilla perfume. It's so good. I recommend this to literally any woman out there. It's phenomenal. So this was like my second most worn perfume, because like I said, this was like my nighttime perfume, and then that Dolce one was my daytime perfume. So love that. This is not a perfume, it's a body spray. This I would wear just literally at any point. I had this in my bag throughout my whole vacation, and I would just take this out and douse myself in it. In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Me literally dying on camera. It's a little strong when you spray it out. This is Sol de Janeiro, okay? I was getting roasted in the comments because I kept saying Sol de Janeiro. I'm pretty sure I heard somebody say it like that, so then it stuck with me. But you know, on YouTube, if you don't say something right, people are like in their Ferrari driving to the comments to write down that you said it wrong, because it's the end of the world if you mispronounce something on YouTube. This is Sol de Janeiro, okay? I'm sorry for saying Janeiro. Don't kill me. This is the Anita one. It's their collab with Anita. I told you guys ever since I reviewed this in my Sol de Janeiro, like my whole video where I reviewed all of their body mists. I told you guys I was going to bring this with me, and I brought it with me. And oh my god, it is so good. It is so summery and beautiful. It has like this really bright passion fruit note that just bursts at you when you first spray it out. Like, it's like this tropical, sweet, juicy fruitness that comes out when you first spray it out. But then this also has pink patchouli, which I don't really get the patchouli in it. When this dries down, it becomes vanilla ice cream. Like, I don't know how that's possible. That's what actually made me fall in love with this perfume, or this body spray, because I had sprayed it at the store before I even bought it, and as it kind of progressed and it dried down, I was smelling my skin, and I was like, what is that sweet vanilla ice cream scent that I'm smelling? Like, I don't think I sprayed a perfume like that. And then I went and sprayed this again, and the dry down was the same. So that's how I realized that it was this. So this, if you don't initially love this, which I mean, I love every part of this, like the opening, the dry down, everything about it. But if you don't love the initial opening, like it's just too bright and fruity for you, wait for that dry down, because it's truly where the magic happens. Like, it dries down to literal vanilla ice cream. If you're going to the beach, to the pool, out, whatever, wear that perfume or body mist. Next up, I don't know if I've talked about this perfume or not. I literally don't remember if I've talked about this. I don't think I have. But I'm going to talk about it now. So I brought this with me, and this was kind of like that Dolce & Gabbana Dolce perfume for me, where I wore it during the day a lot. And I love this perfume. I got a compliment on this perfume literally the day that I bought it. This is Giovanshi Irresistible. I've always eyed this perfume, but I don't think I had ever like actually sprayed it out until I finally did, and now I'm just like in love with this perfume. It's kind of in the same realm as that Dolce perfume. Not that it smells the same, but it's like this really feminine, just beautiful fragrance. And actually the compliment on this was so sweet that I got, because I bought this at Ulta, and then I left Ulta and I went to the mall, and I was doing a little bit of shopping, and I was in H&M, and I was waiting in line, like somebody was ahead of me and they were checking out. And as soon as I walked up to the guy, he was like, "You smell so beautiful." He was telling me that when he was checking out the lady in front of me, that he was getting kind of like this waft of like this amazing scent. He's like, "It's so lovely." Like, that's the word that he used. He's like, "When you came up, I could smell it, and it's such a lovely fragrance." That's literally what he said. I was like, first of all, I have never heard a teenager use the word lovely. So I was just astounded by that, because it was like a little teenage boy, and he told me that I smelled lovely because of this fragrance. So the top notes in here are pear and ambrette, middle notes of rose and iris, and base notes of musk and Virginia cedar. This is like everything that I love. It kind of starts off like, if you guys hear snoring, My dog is snoring so hard. I don't know if my camera picks it up. I'm gonna record her. Oh, okay. I guess my audience is getting really bored because she's asleep. So this is like a musky, fruity, sweet, fresh scent. And then it also has like an aquatic vibe to it as well. It's also a bit woody because of that cedar note that it has, which those are like my favorite notes. If a perfume starts off kind of like fruity and bright with like this freshness to it, and then it has like this cedar sort of like woody note in the base, those are like my favorite type of perfumes, and I love this because of it. And because it is a fresh perfume, you wouldn't expect this to last very long. Those types of scents, at least on my skin, just tend to like evaporate within like an hour or two max, but this actually stays. I don't know if it's because of that Virginia cedar. It kind of like gives this a little bit of depth to it, but it actually lingers on, and it's lovely. I'm gonna quote the teenage boy working at H&M because truly that's the best word to describe this fragrance. So Irresistible by Giovanshi is a lovely fragrance. Next perfume I brought, I was on the edge if I was gonna bring this or not because I really wanted to bring it, but it's a whole freaking heel. I was afraid at first because I thought that this was a 3.4 fluid ounce because it's big. But then when I actually looked at it, this is actually a 1.7 ounce, I believe. No, it's a 2.7 ounce, which fit like the liquid size requirement. So in my head, I'm like, am I really about to bring this whole freaking heel of a perfume bottle? But I did. I brought it. And I'm gonna be honest, although I love this fragrance and I have absolutely nothing bad to say about it, you guys know how much I love and rave about this, I actually did not use this much. I think I might have used it like once. More so, most of the time I was using my Born in Roma by Valentino. During the nighttime, I wasn't using this one as much, but I did wear this. I did wear this a few times, like nights out, and I loved it, and I got compliments on it, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I was just reaching more for the Valentino one. I think it was just because it was like at the top of this bag, so I just wanted like this easy reach, and so I was grabbing for that one. But this is, you guys know how much I love this. This has 1,000,001 notes in it. So the top notes in here are almond, coffee, bergamot, lemon. Middle notes of tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orange blossom, orris, Bulgarian rose. Base notes of tonka bean, cacao, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, musk, amber, cashmere wood, cinnamon, patchouli, and cedar. So it's literally a book. The notes in here are a book. Considering it has so many notes, somehow they work. Like, it's really well refined and like everything is mixed in a really good way. It's very woody. It's sweet because of like those praline, caramel, the sugary like vanilla notes that it has. So in the base, this has so much depth to it. It's kind of spicy and it is so sexy. It is a man-eater type of fragrance. Like, you wear this, for some reason there's like some sort of magic potion in here because all men will compliment you on this fragrance. It's just how it is. So be careful with that one. Wear it to the right occasion. I would definitely say it's more so like nighttime, like date night. Wear this on a date. That's all I'm saying. Right. The next one, I also wore this a lot. This is the KKW Slash Kylie Jenner Pink Lips perfume. This smells so good to me, like so good, truly. It's like this coconut. It almost smells like just really good hair products to me, like really good hair products. Like, you know that smell of your hair when you first get it done at the salon and like you get like this fresh blowout done and like your hair has like this like amazing lingering salon scent to it? That's kind of like what this reminds me of for some reason. But mix that with like a beachy type of smell, and that's what you get with this. It's super sexy in my opinion, and it's just like such a beautiful, sexy summer scent. So I love this one. I wore it a ton. I did. By the way, when I throw things, I throw them on my bed because my bed is right here. I'm not just like throwing them on the floor. Like, my bed is literally right here. So I know where I'm throwing them, and no, I'm not breaking anything, because I was getting so many comments like bashing me on my I think it was like my makeup haul that I did a while ago, because I was throwing my makeup products, and they were like, wow, I can really tell how much you care for these products, and like you spent your money on them and you're just throwing them. I'm not just like throwing them onto the floor to break and shatter. I'm like literally throwing them on my bed. Like I know what I'm doing, people. Relax. All right, anyways, I brought this little 1 fluid ounce of my Stella McCartney pop because I was like, I'm just gonna bring this with me so that I can finally finish this little bottle, because there's like such little amount of juice left, and I could probably finish this off in like 2 uses. But truth be told, I did not use this. You guys know how much I love this, and obviously that hasn't changed, but I just didn't use it. I was using the other perfumes more, so I did not use this once. Sad to say that, but yeah, I didn't. You guys know how much I love this though. This is the love of my life. This has beautiful notes in it. It's like this soft, I don't even know how to explain it. I guess the best way to explain it, it smells like Barbie dolls. It smells like that sweet plasticky Barbie doll scent. It has like this sweetness to it, but it's also, I don't know if I would use the word fresh, but it has like this lighthearted, it has a lighthearted vibe to it. Let's just say that. I love that perfume, and currently it's on the floor because I dropped it and it literally rolled like 5 feet away from me. Okay, so then the last perfume, like full-size bottle, because then I have some little ones. Oh my god, I bought so much. I brought Glossier You. Love Glossier You, but I also did not use this. Oh, it smells so good. I've been seeing this a lot blowing up on TikTok lately. Like, people seem to really, really love this over on TikTok right now. So if you want to buy yourself this, buy it before it like goes viral and then it's just extinct, like TikTok likes to do with every product. I guess I'm glad that I bought this before people started to like get on like the hype about this perfume, because I'm pretty sure now because of TikTok it's gonna become super hard to find. So this is Glossier You. This is those kind of perfumes that kind of develop with like your natural chemistry, so they end up smelling different on everybody. It has a really simple composition of notes. This literally has musk, powdery notes, and iris in the notes, but to me I'm also getting kind of like a woody vibe to it. Maybe that's just what it does on my skin. There is not a single time that I wear this perfume that I don't get a compliment on it, so it's a compliment magnet. If you want to go out and be stopped and asked like, what are you wearing, this is the perfume to wear, because truly, like, wow, people go crazy over this stuff. And I think that's why it has blown up on TikTok, because a lot of people have been saying that like, I get stopped every single time I wear this, I get a trillion compliments. Like, that's kind of like where the hype about this is kind of starting, because people just are saying that this is like one of the most complimented perfumes ever. And it really is. Like, I can truly attest to that. So that is Glossier You. That is just like a really powerful scent. Even though it's super simple, what it does when it mixes with your chemistry is like magic. Okay, the last thing that I brought, I use this a ton as well. It doesn't really look like it because I was mixing it with the other perfumes that I wore. This is Victoria's Secret Tease. I bought this little bottle because I'm so attached to this scent for some reason. Like, this is the scent that started my love for like fragrances. This is one of the first ever body mist that I ever owned, or even like perfumes. Like, this was like what started that for me. And this scent is so iconic. It kind of smells like Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy, but to me this smells even better. And I would mix this with just about everything because it smells good with just about everything. And I always bring this with me when I go to Albania, because I have a lot of memories with this perfume and Albania. Like, I always brought this with me when I used to go to Albania, like years ago. So I feel like now this has just become like this little like routine for me, that if I'm gonna go to Albania, I'm gonna bring this fragrance. So that is Victoria's Secret Tease. I went with just this little mini body spray of it, but it mixes with everything. The last 5 things in my little perfume pouch are these little 5 travel perfumes. So these are like these little containers, and what you do is like here in the butt, they have like this little I don't know what it's called, but you take that, you take whatever perfume, let me just use this, and you take off the nozzle So you just get that and you basically put it right in the butt. That sounds so weird. And then you just pump your perfume in it. So it's really easy and it's kind of perfect if you don't want to travel with like a giant bottle of perfume. So let me show you guys the perfumes that I brought in these. By the way, these are in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in them. So the first perfume I brought with me, of course, I had to bring Baccarat Rouge, but there was no way, oh god, there was no way that I was gonna bring Baccarat Rouge in the full-size bottle. I think I have it in, what size is this? 2.4 fluid ounces, and although it meets like the sizing requirements and everything, there was no way that I was going to risk that perfume getting damaged, I don't know, taken out, stolen, whatever. There was no way I was gonna bring that perfume because that perfume is my most expensive perfume in my collection. It's $360. So I was like, you know what? Let me be safe and just put it in a little one of these. So I just filled it up and I used like more than half of it. I wore this a ton. Smells amazing. Obviously, we all know the scent of Baccarat Rouge. It's like this delicious, amazing scent. I think just so that I don't end up wasting this, because truly what's left in here is probably like $100 worth of perfume, I'm just gonna like end up putting this in like my purse, and so I can use it every time I go out. The only bad thing about these little things, I don't know, I don't think that they came with labels. So what I did was I just kind of put the initials with like Sharpie. And so now I'm trying to, oh, okay, I know which one this is. So this is EB Sunfruit, which is Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit, which is, Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit is this perfume right here. I didn't want to take this whole thing, so I brought this little thing of it, and I did not use it. I did not really wear it. I think I might have actually sprayed it a couple times, but it wasn't like a go-to for me just because I had those other perfumes that I was wearing more. And then I brought, what is this? Oh, Giovanshi Haute Couture. I love this perfume truly, and I did wear it. I wore this out a few times at the club and I loved it. I always love how this perfume smells. It's kind of like this smoky raspberry scent. It's truly like one of my most sexiest perfumes. Like top 10 most sexy perfumes ever in my collection is Giovanshi Haute Couture. I love it. I get trillions of compliments on that scent. And then this one, what is this? This says MG. I can probably tell with the smell. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, how did I forget what this is? This is Miami Glow. How did it take me a second? This is Miami Glow. Of course, I brought Miami Glow with me, and of course, I used it a ton. I can't believe I just like drew a blank. I was reading MG, and I was like, what the heck is MG? But of course, I recognized my Miami Glow by the scent. Love this. I wore this when I was going to like pool occasions and beach occasions, so love that. The last one, I think the like label on it has kind of rubbed off. Well, first of all, it's a black bottle. What is this? This is super sweet. Oh my god, I don't know what this is. What the heck is this? This is gonna bother me if I don't find out. I think this might be a Juliana's scent. I'm completely drawing a blank on what this perfume is, so I guess it's the only perfume that's a mystery perfume. If I find out by the time I post this video, I'll let you guys know, like I'll write it down. But right now I can't remember, and it's actually bothering me. So I'm gonna find out what that is, or I'm gonna try to. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was getting tons of requests to tell you guys which perfumes I brought with me. So these are the perfumes that I brought with me to my vacation, and which ones I used more and which ones I didn't use. Once again, I want to say thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys are interested in buying anything from them, don't forget to use my code Xenia10 for 10% off. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!